We don't have a huge list, so I'll talk on not on corn on Friend and Coast. I think as the major ideas that we are here today. So let's see. This is SPY 15-minute chart. This week so far, four and almost half days of trading. We have some kind of downtrend going on here. Okay, yesterday we had a huge swing day to the upside, to the downside, and then with the Fed badge book at the end, we managed to get up and almost flat or a little bit up on this one. But look at Monday, we had a very narrow lower sentiment down here. On Tuesday, sorry, that started late Monday, on Tuesday, yesterday, and today we get in some continuation, but today looks very weak. From the range point of view, we have no range at all. We are doing all this movement inside yesterday's range, and of course, that if we will go to the daily chart, so we will see that narrow range bar inside that yesterday is almost a doji, slightly green bar that we have here. Volumes get a little bit better on the last 2 days and are getting better, and we expected to see that. If I'm looking at the calendar, we had a shortened week of we had a shortened week for an holiday. We have now about 3 full weeks until Christmas, and volume will get better until the 20th, which is Friday, and that's it. After that, till the second week of January, you can almost close everything and come back later. We'll have a Christmas party. You can see on our website. We will, as always, fill one seminar and other surprises. So stay tuned for that as well. And so that's the market. Not doing a lot today, but looks down, right? On the 15, we saw the trend is down. Sentiment is down all through this week. Tomorrow, non-farm payrolls numbers before they open. Everyone is expecting that. And the market will not have a huge day today before that number, after all that V-shaped swings yesterday that we had. So we looked at two trades today. The first one was Costco. Costco here breaking that pivot. It's coming from a doji day, but still coming from 3 red days, which I didn't like so much, and I would prefer it to open here and not around the 122. But we watched it at the open. It was a good gap to watch. We surely watched that, and let's see what it gave on the 1-minute chart at the open. Ran was watching it live here in the room, and actually, I can say even called the trade, but didn't get filled or didn't manage to take it. Someone he wrote, I don't remember who, there were about 25 seconds to think on this trade. There was this candle, that G3 here, 20 by 35, 15 cent, narrow range bar with a top and tail, and then next candle was already below the 122. Don't know if someone managed to catch that one, because that one was pretty fast, but worked. Look how it worked, nice. And if we'll continue with the trend, it's still going and going and going, right? The trend, there is nothing to be afraid of, or no reason to sell the last part yet. Maybe above this area of the 121, that will be the end of this trend on that Costco, but that was kind of fast. The other trade was the FRAN, the F-R-A-N. I watched that one. I actually watched it on the 2 minutes. Okay. Actually watched it on the 2 minutes, and it went like this. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so now you have a solid uptrend. A solid uptrend to the upside. There's a good gap on the daily, and it's coming against the 17, which we know is a number to watch here, and the moving average is catching up as well. And look what this one has been doing. The next candle was this one, okay? Didn't do below 1680. It did. We looked at this, right? 1680 by 17 or before that, but then it had this candle 1712. So that gave you 1680 by 1712, 32 cents. Okay. Now, problem for me that I didn't take it. That's because the range was, I don't know, this shakeout came very fast, and then there was a break, and mentally it's very hard to take a trade like that because you see this one going and suddenly it's coming back down pretty fast, and then you said, okay, I said to myself, I don't trust it that it will break the 680 and will not continue higher, because um, there's maybe a mentally block in our head that said to us that the 17 should hold. But look, the close was below 17 on this candle and not above it. And that's a good sign that the move above 17 failed. That was nothing but a shakeout. That made that 1680 by 1712 a valid call, and it worked. 32 cents, it went to 16, that's an 80. That's 2 hours. It's not like the biggest trades of them all, right? If you look at Costco, which was a 15-cent narrow range bar, um, here we didn't get so much narrow range area, but still it was okay to take. I know some of you guys took it. Roy, Praveen, the lowest bill. There you are here. I don't know if you took it or not, the friend. I saw some guys wrote that they took it and write it down to this area, and that's good news on the FRAN. So that's the two ideas. Nothing really officially called you. Those two officially called there in the room, but neither me or one took them. So we will call it a flat day for now, and we will look for another 15-minute play like we had yesterday on the D or something else that we will be able to find. The market is not doing a lot. One stock that did it. I suppose the AE, we saw this gap a little late. Okay, but there was maybe a 2-minute entry here at the 2120 by 2130 area. You can see that that's not a very good setup or a clean setup, but it worked. It worked nice for a nice trend down. We need something that can trend. Even the F1 right now is uptrending pretty strong, but if it will come back to 17 again and we'll build something on that 15-minute chart, it will be nice. Look at the power of the 200. We talked about it yesterday with Shield, right? And some of you guys here in the morning said, let's watch CCL. That was a great gap if it would have gapped to here, 34.50. Because it gapped here to the 200 moving average, that's a no short gap for me. Just can't take it short. And intraday didn't do anything. It's now going higher, gone a little bit lower. But really, there was no trader on the CCL today. The cost still looks okay. I have some name added later, but there we can delete. So basically, the one to watch is maybe the FRAN. If it can give us something on the 15. The con, that was a fade idea, but look at this crazy. This one is really, really crazy. Can it go back to 65-ish? Maybe 66, yeah. We'll see. Okay, so that's a midday recap. We'll probably take a break by 1 p.m. or so today. And we'll see what we can get later. If you see something at lunchtime, please write it down, guys.